Well, good evening, Sparks, children, and parents. Well, welcome to our final edition. This is the last time we'll be doing this year of Sparks from my Porch with Charlie. So this is the last Sparks from my Porch this year. And I'm hoping we'll see you all in September when we start again. And this week, I want to talk to you briefly about something that's very important, okay? And we're going to go to the book of Philippians, where Paul is writing to a church in Philippi. He thanks God for them, for the partnership that they have, and he expresses how he feels about them. But then he gets to Philippians chapter 2, and he says this in verse 3. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourself, not looking to your own interest, but each of you to the interest of others. So Paul tells us not just look at for our own interest, but also others. And I want to talk to you very briefly about the importance of community. All of us live in community. We live in small communities like our families, our immediate families in our houses, but then we live in larger communities like our church community, like our school community, and also in our country. All right, and I just want to make three very brief points about community. First one, please remember this. No one is more valuable than anybody else in the community. Everybody is equal. Okay? Paul says what I want you to do is not just look on your own interests, but also the interests of others. Okay? What he's trying to say is that everybody in the community is important. Now, if you don't have this mindset, then you can treat people in the community different. Now, I understand that in your community, say your school community, you will have friends who you're really close to, right? And then you have people who you're not really close to. And that's fine. But here's the thing. When you're dealing with the people who aren't that close to you, you can't treat them any differently. You can't treat them like they're less than. Because everybody in the community has value. Secondly, I want to encourage you not to engage in behavior that hurts the community. Okay? Bullying, teasing, all of these things that we talked about. And even some of the violence we see, it hurts the community. Even though it's not you who's doing it. You see what's going on in Bermuda? It's not me who's doing it. But it hurts me. You know why? Because it's part of my community, right? And that leads us to point number 3. That is, you can't do anything that hurts the community that doesn't hurt yourself. Understand that you are so linked to your community, your family, your school, your country, that you can't do anything that hurts the community that doesn't also hurt you. Think about it. There are people out there who are doing things that, again, I'm not a part of, but it hurts the entire community. We need to understand that God has created us to live in community. We're supposed to live with each other. I want you this summer to treat everybody as if they have value to your community. I want you to consider others. Don't just consider yourself and be selfish. I want you to understand the significance of community. And I want you to also to realize how important the Spark community is. And we hope to see you in September if everything goes well, where we'll reconvene. We'll start all over with Sparks in September. So from my family, come here, Tess. Come here, Charlie. Just a minute. Let me get Charlie. So from my family to yours, I want to let you know we love you and we're grateful that you're a part of our community. Stop licking. That you're a part of our community, and we want to say bye-bye and have a great summer. We love you. Hopefully we'll see you in September. God bless.
Hi.